Hello YouTube, welcome to the lights, where I've been waiting for a while, because I'm pretty sure this intersection has not picked up that I'm here because I'm too light. And the light hasn't turned green for a while, and now hopefully this red car in front of me that pulled in will make it go green. Please, 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 please. I'm sweating intensely here waiting for this light. Oh, okay, so welcome to another Storytime Sunday. Today I'm going to be laying down another story from my past, which I think is pretty importantly amazing. And so should you guys think so. Oh god, this light better go. If I make this whole video with this set of lights, I'll be pretty disappointed. Probably redo it. Oh my god, that guy was ugly as hell. Oh, that was weird. So yeah. The story I'm laying down is when I went skydiving for the first time. It was on my 21st birthday. Well, not really, it was around my 21st birthday. We tried to plan it close. Oh god, yes, the green light. God, yes. Alright, so. Woohoo! Now that's out of my system. It was close to my 21st birthday because it was a birthday present for my parents, and I told them I've always wanted to do it, so I kind of asked for it. But it's so amazing, I was so pumped, and the place I went to go skydiving was actually like an hour's drive away from my actual house at the time. So we had to drive a bit, but it was fine because it was a nice scenic drive. And yeah, so we booked it, we showed up on time, bubbly blooply. And then I sat down and did the awkward wait, because you fill out all this paperwork before you go skydiving, and quite a lot of that paperwork is to do with death and grievous bodily harm and such. So I was a bit nervous. I'm just going to do an awesome U-turn here. Come on, U-turning. There we go. So yeah, I was a little nervous. Filling out all those forms of death and stuff were a little worrying. My whole family was there along with my girlfriend. They were all there helping me fill it out and stuff, so because they all wanted to see me jump out of a plane. And I was getting the video package, like how they record you on the way down and they do the DVD and stuff, which was pretty expensive, mind you, and I was paying for that myself because parents were only paying for the actual skydiving lesson, the skydiving jump, which was cool. And it was 14,000 feet, and it was a bit of a crowdy day as well, so filling out all the forms, waiting was a little bit nerve-wracking. Then I suit up in this massive amount of like leather straps and stuff, that was like my harness. Yeah, still a little nervous. But the guy I get who's instructing me was pretty awesome. You know, skydivers have this weird personality of just being out there and crazy. And he was pretty awesome. So yeah, we were about to get on the bus, and then out of nowhere he just whips up a video camera, and it's just like, hey, so what are we doing today? And I'm like, going skydiving? Look at this. Must be hard trying to navigate that. So yeah, he's like, hey, what are we doing today? And I'm like, oh, well, we're going skydiving. And I was like nervous at this point, really nervous. So he's like, yeah, well, how you feeling? And I'm like, you know, pretty nervous as like sweat drips down my forehead. And he's like, well, that's cool, we're going to jump on this bus and go crazy and jump out of a 14,000 feet drop. And I'm just like, awesome, let's go. And I'm like, oh god, I'm terrified, I'm gonna die. So yeah, we get on the bus, we go to the drop, like the actual airport area, the local airport. Excuse me. And get on the plane. It was like this super duper lightweight plane, like out of a James Bond film day. Like the door was so ghetto, and it was so lightweight, it was crazy. And it rolls around. Our instructors give us a lowdown on what's going to go down and stuff, and we're like, yep. And in the group I was with, there was like a few different people. There was like a few different personalities in that group. There was a small Asian girl. It looks like her rich uncles bought it for her or something. And she was nervous. Not as nervous as me, but still reasonably nervous. Then there was... Where the hell am I going here? I don't even know. Then there was the outgoing uncle. What the frick? Dropping into neutral all the time, that's weird. Anyway, there was the outgoing uncle who was like so keen, he was pumped for this for ages, and his grandkids bought it for him for his 60th or something, and he was so excited, he's just never going to be nervous about anything because he's got nothing to lose. And he was having a good time making all these funny jokes, which was actually relaxing everyone else. And then there was the couple pair who go in like a couple, and they you know, they're a couple, so they obviously have like one child, they're like 25, they're young and cool, and they're getting it as like a package for one of their anniversaries or something. There was that amount of people, and I thought it was funny just observing the group and how they reacted to certain things, like, because the instructors would make jokes like, that were pretty intense. They would like, oh, you know, one time I was trying to jump, my parachute didn't open, and then my reserve chute didn't open, and then I survived with the hair of my life in a bush, and everyone's like, oh shit, and then it's like, nah, I'm totally joking, that never happened, and everyone's like, wow, you arsehole. So anyway, get on the plane. Plane is so lightweight, it bounces up the runway, it's intense, and then taking off is fun. The door of the plane is open the whole time though. They only close the door when you actually get in the air, and up a little bit too. So the door of the plane is open still, the wind is flowing in like crazy, it's freezing as hell, and yeah, then the Asian chick, the Asian little girl, she starts freaking out, she starts panicking and like panting and stuff, and everyone's like, whoa, 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 calm down, because she's like, she's one of those people who's like, she's fine with it until it actually starts happening, and then she freaks out like hell. And yeah, that's what she was doing. And then we started getting higher and higher, and I started relaxing a bit. And then we got to the top, and it was a lot higher than I thought it would be, that's for sure. But we got there, and they opened the door again, and that's when the actual fear hit me, I think, because the door opened again, and the wind was intense, and you could see there was nothing outside that door but air, and it was like, oh god, that kind of feeling. And they ushered me to the front of the door, because for some reason I was like the last person to jump. The last. And I was like, well, that isn't fair. Gotta watch everyone else fall out first. But the best thing that happened wasn't the best thing, but it was unlucky. Before they jump, they have to check the ground outside the actual plane, and they have to look down and see if they can see the landing point. Because if they can't see the landing point with their eyes, and there's clouds blocking it or something, they won't jump. I love this corner. But yeah, they won't jump. So they couldn't see the ground, and they called it off. They said, nah, too cloudy, we're going back down. So we went back down, and I was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. So now I'm back on the ground. I'm back where I started. And it's kind of like, well, I built up all that fear for nothing. So then we go up a second time. Because they like, you know, we'll wait a half an hour or 20 minutes or something, and then we'll go up again and see if the clouds are cleared. Fair enough. So we go up again. The second time up, completely different. No one's scared anymore. Everyone just wants to get the jump over and done with. I'm just having a good time looking at the scenery. And then they open the door again, and then everyone's scared again. Like, everyone's terrified again when they open the door, and that little Asian chick freaks out again. But, you know, for some reason I didn't get worried the second time they opened the door, because they already happened once, I already knew what was going to happen. I think the fear, it just stems from the unknown. Like, if you don't know what's happening, it's scary. But if you know, then it's kind of like, well, you know, I know, it's not scary. So that's what I think the fear stems from. But they start looking at the ground and they can see it this time, so they're about to jump. And from then on, it's like everything seems normal speed, right? Until they start to jump. As soon as they open that door and they see the ground and they start to jump, I don't know, man, like, speed accelerates and it just goes fast-paced. Like, I thought it was in fast forward. That's crazy. I got something in my eye. Ow! Get out of my eye! So yeah, speed just started accelerating and everyone was out that door in like 30 seconds. And I was like, holy shit, holy shit. And then I come up to the door and you don't even have time to think. You don't even have time to think of the worry, of the fear of falling. Nothing. You literally just sit on the door and for a split second I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. And then I fell up the door. Like, and then he just dropped me out the door and then we both fall out the door. I'm like, alright, cool, fair enough. So, yeah, it was terrifying until everyone started jumping, and then it's not terrifying, it's just, you know, go, 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 kind of thing. But I tell ya, the falling is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, the falling out of a plane, like falling throughout the sky, skydiving is just the best feeling ever. It's just like you're free, you know? The wind is gushing, it's freezing as all hell, and going like past a cloud or near a cloud is cold as all hell, and wet. But falling is just the funnest thing. I just couldn't have had a better experience falling. And I'd definitely go again. Absolutely. Watching the video they gave me of me wasn't very fun. Because I looked like a seal. Because my hair went all the way back and my cheeks were flapping in the wind, and yeah, I look like a seal pretty much. But you know, that's what falling at like, I don't know, 180 kilometers an hour or some bullshit does to your face. So yeah, that's my skydiving experience, and this video is probably going for ridiculously long. Might have to split this into like 2 different parts. Who knows? So yeah, it was fun. I would love to do it again with some friends. I wouldn't rather go with like a random group. By the way, that crazy uncle who like was way excited, he was so excited. He was even more excited after it happened. Even though it wasn't going to happen again, he was like so more excited. I don't know why. Cool uncle though. So yeah, that's my story. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you've been skydiving, post a comment, or if you like it, or you want to try it, or you have any questions about skydiving, you know, here in Australia, sunshine state of Australia, just post a comment, let me know. I love this corner, love this corner. Anyway, laters guys, have an amazing day. Thanks for listening to my story.